You okay? You're gonna be okay, alright? You're gonna be okay. So, where's the gas?
Outside.
Okay, the gas is off right now. No, don't open the window. Don't open. Don't open anything. Just stay over here.
High alert for looters out here. They have already arrested nearly 24 people inside evacuation areas. The National Guard has been brought in to bolster security, and some people have gone back home to try to defend what they have left. Chris Van Cleef has that from Altadena.
The sense of loss in Altadena is hard to describe. Destruction is everywhere. And then this island of 6 seemingly untouched homes saved by Pete Villani, who stayed behind to fight back the massive firestorm.
These are all my friends. These are all, we're a family here. I love my neighbors. And it's like, you feel guilty because I survived. I couldn't save the whole block.
But even as he worked to put out hotspots, another threat emerged: looters. He says he and a neighbor have chased off 2 groups attempting to break into the homes still standing.
What kind of person, what kind of human being would take advantage of somebody at that point? It's just like, I don't even want to say what I would do, but it's shocking.
Did you worry about your safety when you confronted the folks trying to get in that house?
No, I will say this. It would have been a bad day for them to do anything.
Do you feel like you're defending your neighborhood now?
Yep. That's why I'm here. This is why I stayed.
He's still standing watch even as the National Guard's armored vehicles are blocking evacuated neighborhoods and police are ramping up patrols.
Looting has zero tolerance. Looting or exploiting in the disaster areas will not be tolerated. Anybody caught looting or committing crimes in the affected areas will be arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
This was the view from Jonathan Esham's home Tuesday as the Eaton fire raced towards it.
Almost what I would say the surface of the sun might look like. It was just pure chaos and panic everywhere.
He evacuated, and while the fire stayed out, it appears someone tried to break in, busting out a window and trying to pry this one open.
The idea that somebody could have been in your house while you guys were evacuated.
It's horrifying. Like, I don't even want to imagine it.
A horror disgustingly man-made in the middle of this massive natural disaster. For CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Chris Van Cleef in Altadena, California.
Legendary Sunset Boulevard is a nightmarish scene today, a graveyard of abandoned and incinerated cars. Millions of dollars worth of vehicles left behind in the desperate scramble to flee the fires consuming Pacific Palisades.
These are the cars that residents abandoned on Sunset Boulevard as they fled to safety, and you can see what happened overnight. The flames returned and these cars were incinerated. It got so hot that the metal on the cars literally melted.
The iconic street, which is the setting for the classic movie and Broadway hit, was the main route for tens of thousands of residents escaping the fires fueled by lashing 80-mile-an-hour winds.
The flames are being pushed down the mountainside, going from vehicle to vehicle and now engulfing this building.
As traffic on Sunset Boulevard backed up in a gridlock crisis, people were faced with an agonizing decision.
Many of these residents were fleeing for their safety, and the traffic was so dense and the danger was so real. Many people were simply fleeing their cars. You could see all of these cars were literally abandoned by the residents.
Fire department bulldozers cut a path through the abandoned vehicles by ramming them haphazardly into each other. In mere minutes, one of the most famous streets on Earth had been turned into a junkyard.
Why? So that the fire crews could go in and put out these flames.
Despite their heroic efforts, the fires continued leaping from house to house. I found this distraught woman hyperventilating at the wheel of her car, unable to fathom the nightmare of destruction all around us.
The whole house is gone.
Sunset Boulevard, truly a boulevard of broken dreams.